Hello, scrappers. Saturday morning. Yeah, almost 11:30. Made that run out this morning and got my first load. Didn't get there till about 10. I was out of there by 11. But got a freezer here. Now, she didn't tell me about the DR trimmer. So, but she said the front end of that was what was bad. So I guess the motor's good. 6 horsepower Briggs. So I'll have to take a look at that this winter when I get the time. Things slow down. Come October, I'll be having a week of vacation every month, so I may have some time to fool with it then. And then I got a upright Briggs, and I brought in that motor the other day. The guy said it was good, but the gas tank wouldn't bolt up good, so I don't know. It'd be nice if I could get that bolt out of there. I might be able to swap motors. Have a good chipper shredder. And got an old trailer there, lawnmower trailer. One tire might be good. I'll have to air it up and see what I got. Of course, the jewel of the load was this Cub Cadet 0 turn, 50-inch cut. That's right there. Of course, the deflector is kind of bad shape. But she told me on it, I asked her what was wrong with it. She said it smoked real bad. So I could tear into that motor and put new rings in it, reseat the valves and whatnot, and try it, see what happens. Or I might look and see if I got another motor out there. That's a 22 horse B-twin, so Briggs. So I might have a 22 or 25 or something out there. I'll have to take a look and see what I got. So that's going to be a project. Very little. I got a couple pieces of scrap. Well, one piece of scrap. A couple pieces there. Those 2 metal rings, and they cover that other metal. There's the tailgate for that trailer, which I don't know. I got about 4 of those down in the field. I got this little plow. This plow there looks like you can pull it behind your riding mower. Of course, this one has a special hitch. But might be able to resell those, put them on Marketplace or something. Have to kind of look around on Marketplace, see what they sell for. So yeah, it might be interesting. Like I say, you never know what I'm going to bring in. Yeah, this is today's first load. I think the other guy had a bike and some hot water tanks, and he said a bunch of other stuff. So I'm fixing to start unloading this. And this is Ultra Murray chipper shredder, 5 horsepower. So it looks like these might be wintertime projects, especially that Cub Cadet. It might be my new riding mowing system. But I got a lot of dirt work to do out here before I can use that for the whole acreage. Like I said, it looked like somebody used the field out there for bulldozer practice. So I'm gonna have to get on that tractor and with the box blade and do some serious dirt dragging out there. So I'm gonna get off end this clip of the video, and I'll get the next load on here, and probably tomorrow's loads, and hopefully I'll get time today or tomorrow to do a teardown video or melting video. I might get out here and do a melting video. Yeah, even now it's 11:30, and yeah, my melting pot is still shaded. So, and like I said, I want to try to move this other furnace over to the side and put my little canopy up where I can have shade over there. So I may work on that a little bit this afternoon or something. I'm kind of debating whether this table even needs to be here. So I could probably find a piece of metal I can throw over that bin to use kind of as a table. the less stuff I have out here, the easier it'll be to keep it mowed down. So I got these 2 fuel pumps I brought in. I was going to throw in there and melt them. I thought, no, I'm going to tear into them. There could be copper in there. It's pretty heavy. You know, being a fuel pump, it's probably a motor and a pump in there. I've never tore one down, so but I think I will. I got all this to melt, and I got a big pile of lawnmower motors out there that came from the guy that works on mowers. So no shortage of scrap to melt, that's for sure. Now, the carburetor, I'm almost tempted to, of course it's pretty rusty, but I'm almost tempted to put that on eBay, see if there's any interest. I imagine these things are getting harder and harder to find. But I don't know, sometimes putting stuff on eBay is a hassle, and by the time you pay PayPal fees and eBay fees, you know, you're not really getting anywhere. That carburetor down there, it's kind of busted up there. I don't know if I'd even want to try to do anything with it. But I'm going to get off here and get this unloaded and go after the next load, and then my wife wants to go to the grocery store and stock up on meat. We're getting pretty low, so things to do, and it's going to be mid-90s or so, 95, 97, somewhere in there today. So not bad. Got a nice little breeze coming out of the south. So my pile's getting bigger. I need to start working some of this out. I got a lot of stuff to pick up. More, you know, a couple people I got to try to. Well, one guy's got a whole bunch of. I took down a pipe fence, so a lot of the pipe's 6-8 foot, he said, but there's a few long pieces I'm going to have to cut. So got to make sure I got a carbide blade or two. I may have to run by Lowe's and pick one up. So I'm going to get busy and get this done. Bye. Yeah, back again, scrappers. It's Monday night. This is half of the load I was supposed to get Sunday, but I was going to get up early Sunday morning and unload that trailer from that second load Saturday, but I ended up running fever and I think I was in the heat too long. So I run out, use the little truck and little trailer and get one at a time. I got this loaded up and headed down the road. A couple blocks down the road, I stopped and realized, hey, this motor's not bolted down, so I better stop and throw a strap over it or put it in the back of the truck, something. So I just strapped her down, got it home. So I'm going to get it offloaded and go after the other one. The guy was saying something about these motors. He said he pulled this plate off here and he found out, well, he pulled it off, and I guess the fuel pump's back in there, and he ended up breaking the fuel pump. So he said it's a good battery, so I'm going to have to try to get it out of there. I might run up and grab a couple wrenches real quick and unhook that and see if I can get it out. That way I can get it up there, get it on the charger, keep it topped off. So I'm going to shut the camera off, get this unstrapped, run up, get a couple 7/16 wrenches and get this thing off of here. So, and then I'll go after the other mower and show you it, and then I'll show you what I brought in on the second load Saturday. So, see you in a bit. I unloaded this one and forgot all about doing a little video clip. Parking the trailer and I looked down, saw my camera, I thought, oh man, I forgot to do the clip. Anyway, here it is, old Craftsman. Craftsman 2000 by the looks of the hood. Thought, well, I got to pull down here to unload that stuff, the hood and whatnot anyway, so there it is anyhow. I don't think all the pieces are there. So that'll probably be one for the melting pot here down the road. Of course, I'll get a few parts off it, get the starter off, carburetor. I'm going to cover that up with the hood here in a minute. And try to cover that carburetor over there too. Yeah, I kind of put this one a little close. Kind of put it on top. Kind of put it on top of this big old Craftsman here. Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to unload this stuff here. Get up there and park the truck. Then I'll go out and get a video clip of what I got on the trailer from Saturday afternoon. So I think this might be a good time to throw in there that if you're liking the video, give it a thumbs up. We're getting quite a few Cub Cadets here. Thinking I might, this winter I might mow a spot off and then come out here and try to sort the Craftsman and the Cub Cadets. And the Cub Cadets, I'll probably sort them by the ones that have this shaft drive on them, like that one there and this one. See that one there's a step through without the shaft drive. That one over there's got the shaft drive. We kind of sort them by shaft drive or non-shaft drive, and then sort the Craftsman into another pile. And then I can get in here and mow this down. But anyway, yeah, if you're enjoying the video, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends in other scrapping groups or whatever. If you're not a subscriber, appreciate it if you would. Video loads I bring in, loads I take to the scrap yard, tear stuff down. Feel free to look around the site, look through my playlists, and if you think I earned your subscription, I'd be glad to have it. So I'm going to get off here right now. It's 8 o'clock. I try to call at night by 7, and it's 8 already. But I just got to throw this little stuff off and then do the next video clip, and we'll be done. Then I got to call the people that called today. I'll probably try to schedule them for Thursday night. I think all they have is a riding mower, so. A lot of these I brought in last year. I didn't get all these this year. So, see you in the next clip. Everything went black. I didn't know if it was still recording or not, but anyway, we had several buckets of stuff. We're just gonna have to dump them out, go through them little by little, see what's in them. Aluminum carburetor, small engine. Yeah, no telling. I got some lawnmower blades down there, which will go in short iron. MIG welder. I don't think it's all there, but bicycle. Yeah, I had all the buckets out of his, came out of his shed, and then we went next door and had a utility trailer there with trash and metal on it, so I pulled all the metal off, and then went third location and picked up the rear end. Now, if you guys have been watching my melting videos, the melting pot, I put a 5-gallon bucket of water down there and let the aluminum drip into it. So I'm kind of looking at this tank here. I may have to do a little JB weld or something. This looks like a couple spots may be rusted through. So it's a pretty good sized tank. And I'm thinking, I got a spot up here that I can probably use kind of as a drain. Come out there and then come into a bigger piece of hose or something. Right, let it run into a rain gutter or something. And I might be able to either use that inlet, and I think I saw another line over here. Yeah. So I could probably come in off of this nipple down here and use that for put a valve on there, hook the garden hose up to it, and I can have that for cold water coming in. So I can just open the valve, let the cold water come in, let the hot water run out the top. And then I don't have to worry about monitoring the water so much. I could probably put a thermometer in there or something where I can tell the temperature, but that's probably not really necessary, just as long as I got, depends on how fast the aluminum's melting, on how fast I probably want to let the cold water come in. Someone was saying put a pump in there and run it through a car radiator or something, and that could be possible too. But I think it was used as a well house pressure tank by looking at it. It probably doesn't have a bladder in it. I wouldn't think. It could. But I'm going to try to cut the top off and put some water in it, see if it leaks, and try to get it set up. one of these days when I get some time. Right now I'm just, it's around the first of the month, sometimes I get swamped with calls, so I'm just running, trying to catch up. Got some aluminum horseshoes down in there, cast iron sink, so I'll have to break that in half. But yeah, ceiling fan, a little bit of copper there, and there's a motor in here somewhere. I remember throwing a motor in here. I'll find it when I unload. Piece of aluminum here, aluminum antenna. So there's a little bit of aluminum here. I'll just probably, another piece there. There's not a whole lot. I'll just probably pull the few pieces off and take it over to my big pile of aluminum that I need to get worked out one of these days. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and this is kind of a mixed load, interesting. No real goodies except really maybe this tank because of what I'm doing. I just got to make sure the tank will fit between those legs. Between the legs of that table there. And actually, that second pipe down low, that's actually, I kind of like that idea, because I can use this one here for water inlet, and I can use the other one for a secondary drain. That way when I want to drain all the water out and get down to the aluminum and pull the tank out, you know, I can drain the water off a lot lower without having to pump it out. So, just have to stick a shut-off valve on there for a cap. And just pull the cap off when I'm ready to drain it out. So I think that's going to work out pretty good. But I may have a hole, a leak down in here too. So I may have to coat it inside and out with some JB Weld or something. But we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to get off of here, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.